Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and welcome back to Republican Spain. Now before we begin, I would just like to apologize for the last video. I've no idea what happened, but the audio and the visual somehow got desynced when it got processed by YouTube, it would seem. And the video itself is now just completely ruined, so I do apologize for that. I really hope it did not ruin your enjoyment of the series. I really enjoyed playing this. I hope that it wasn't too bad a hassle. I know some people were upset. I do apologize. Sometimes these silly things happen. It's what comes with being a YouTuber, I guess. We have to go through these damn bloody technical issues. But I digress. Let's move on, though. Let's leave that behind us. Hopefully that will never happen again. So obviously, last time we defeated Nationalist Spain, we defeated Franco, and Republican Spain came out as the winner. Obviously, Jose Diaz, the leader of the group, and we're now a communist government. Now, I'm going to stay communist because being communist allows us to do a bit more, and also it will allow us to join the Soviets just in case. So obviously, becoming a Democrat, we could maybe join the Allies, or even a communist, maybe we could join the Allies. But we're definitely not going to join the fascists. We were fighting fascists. The Germans, the Italians, the Japanese all sent troops to help them. So there's no way we can join their side. So we need to get ready for war. Like I say, so we need to choose, do we join the Allies or do we go towards the Comintern? Now, personally, I don't want to join the Comintern because Stalin, he never sent us any men. It's usually based upon kind of a chance thing. Normally, the Soviet Union always sends men from what I've heard. But we must have got extremely unlucky. So I don't want to join him. I don't want to join him. So maybe we'll try and think about joining the Allies, help fight against the other fascists. Or maybe we'll create our own faction. For now, I'm going to concentrate building our own faction, and if things go badly, we can join the Allies and support them in their wars. Maybe attack Italy with them, but we'll see. At the moment, though, Italy is not part of the Axis, but France is part of the Allies. So what we need to do now then, before we begin anything, we need to start making friends. So I have already been trying to convert France to communism, because communism is pretty high in France. If we continue that, maybe they can turn communist. We'll get some friends. Italy not being part of the Axis does make me think this could be another possibility. I think maybe we could boost communism here, even though it's extremely small. It is only 1937. We managed to finish the Civil War extremely quickly. Probably could be done quicker, but it was my first time really playing after testing out the mechanics. So I think we did a good job, actually. So I think maybe Italy will go for. If we can boost communism there, maybe we could even stage a coup, then ally with the coup, and then attack Italy. So it doesn't, you don't have to get the popularity too high. You could always just make a coup happen if it's at a certain point. Obviously, the stronger the popularity, the stronger the coup, I would suspect. Yugoslavia is also another choice because their communism's pretty high. What I'm going to do, I'm going to concentrate on Italy and France, I think, first. I don't want to lose too much political power. So let's go for Italy, because they're really far behind. If they join the Axis, maybe we'll stop, but maybe we can just continue. That way, then maybe we could just stage a coup there. Could be very useful in the future. So that's what I'm going to do for now. We're going to start going our own way. Research is fine. We're building tanks and stuff. Obviously, hopefully we can start to maybe get some proper tanks in the future. Maybe build some regiments could be very helpful for us. Diplomacy, obviously we want communist nations, but there's not many communist nations, which is why we want to create more communist nations. We must spread the revolution across the lands. Trade, I'm going to disable all our trade just for now, just to make sure, because we're wasting a lot of factories on this. I want to see what we have and what we can do and who we can get it from. And maybe we'll change that in a second. Construction-wise, we now have 22 factories, obviously defeating the Nationalists. We got all our factories back. Before that, we had hardly any factories. Our production efficiency was terrible, as you can see by our supplies. Absolutely nothing. But that's what happens. The Civil War, obviously, we lost a lot of factories. We're building this construction factory. Now, I'm building construction factories because the more construction factories we have, the more things we can build. The more military factories we can build. So we're going to concentrate on that to begin with. Then when we have enough construction factories, we'll build even more civilian factories, I guess. Some places have been damaged. We need to fix those as well, but that shouldn't take too long. Production, obviously still no guns. We only have 7 military factories. Let's take off fighters for now, because we're not actually fighting. We don't need to be building more fighters. Obviously, having more fighters is good. Of course, having more fighters is always good. There's nothing we can really do about that. I want to try and make... Maybe I should just not make any motorized. You know what? Let's cancel that. I was hoping to recruit some of these. What about if we just stop this and concentrate on men for now? Let's concentrate on guns. We just need guns. That's what we really need. So let's get rid of that. Get some more guns, get in the support equipment. Yeah, this artillery. That looks fine then. And we'll build in some cruisers and destroyers. So I'm happy with that then. Hopefully we can start getting these more supplies. We need that now. But we'll make more military factories as we go along. Recruitment, we're making some mountaineers. I would like some more mountaineers just in case we go to war with France. And I think there are some mountains along this side. Hills, forest, hills, mountains, hills. Yes, there's a lot of hills around here. So these could be useful. But let's maybe edit our forces. Having support artillery and engineers pretty good. We could add a recon. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty happy with those. How about we just train some of these? And we'll add one more. So we'll start building 2 of them. These guys are being built. That's fine. I just want maybe 1 or 2 maybe. So let's add a unit as well to that. So we now have 12,000 guns. That's fine. We already have no guns anyway. So I'm going to leave it like that. We're going to build more troops. Hopefully in the future we can start building tanks. Logistics. So that's all that for now. We got on our situation sorted. In the future, I will also be going down this route, because this route allows more factories, more military factories, as well as an extra research slot. So I think with the war, we were trying to concentrate on this so we could get more military technology. But now we're going to concentrate on these, as well as this route. If we go down this route, we can also, down here, create our own faction. So that'll be useful as well. So that's what we're going to go for. Now, my first plan is to attack Portugal. Portugal has no allies. They're non-aligned. They're under the leadership of another name I probably cannot pronounce. Estado Novo. I have no idea. But we're obviously going to have to attack him. That's going to be our plan for now. So we're going to set our men up. My men get together. Under the leadership of our Field Marshal, Torrado, I guess. Make a front line over Portugal. So they will be expecting this. They will be expecting this, definitely. So how about hold divisions? I'll stop that. You will go to here. So they will be expecting this, but, you know, it's to be expected. France is not on this border. We'll see what happens. Maybe we will attack the Allies at some point. It would be cool to take France before the Germans or Italians. But we'll see where we are. Our manpower is good. Let's let time go by. So all our men should be moving. Yeah, they go. So all our men are moving. We also need to get our fleets stopped. They're not stopped. Okay, click that off. Hold. So they're now holding. We got to get our fleets back. All our fleets were doing stuff, obviously, during the war. This one. Okay, you hold. What are the other ones? You should hold. So we should make sure they all hold, yeah. Everyone, go back to your bloody docks. Get ready for the war. So we got to get them done. Also, we should get our planes sorted. There we go. So all the planes are done. There we go. So now everything's ready. Like I say, the Navy and the Air Force, as people have noticed, you don't really do much with. They kind of, you give them orders and they put into action your orders. Now, resources. I've also played a lot since we last played, so I've actually learnt quite a lot. Let's go for United States. They're not really aligned to anyone. I don't want to go for Soviet Union. Yeah, maybe Mexico. Get some friends across the pond. That could be a good one. Yeah, let's go for Mexico. Surplus. Yeah, that's good. So by stopping all of those, we actually have enough for actually everything. So that's fine. That's perfect. So then we're using less factories. Yeah, so now we have more factories. Perfect. And we also want to lower consumer goods at some point. We'll see when we can do that. Everything, though, is going to be just about rebuilding. The end of the Spanish Civil War. With the surrender of the last national forces, the Spanish Civil War has come to an end. The Republicans have emerged victorious, and a new era has begun for Spain. Lovely. Now to heal our nation. Yes, of course. I'm also going to delete this. When we have it on a fast speed, I'm going to delete that, because that means then the time does not go by. The days don't kind of change and stuff. It can be a bit frustrating, as I saw some people didn't like it. But when we're in a war and we're going slowly, we'll fix that. Missing equipment. Fighters and naval bombers. We do need more fighters, apparently. We'll leave it for now. I like to concentrate on our soldiers first. So all our soldiers are getting ready. Ah, the Portuguese. Look at them. Getting exercised. Do they even know what's coming? All their men have low stuff there because they've been exercising. But we have no supplies. We need to get our supplies up first. Once our supplies are ready, we'll probably go in on the attack. Yeah. Very good. Look, we have actually quite a good amount of men. I know Portugal actually are nothing to sniff at. They also have quite a lot of men. What are my ships doing? Are you going home? You should be going home. Okay, hopefully they just go home. Not really sure what they're doing right now. We'll increase the speed again. How about if I was to create a claim? Justify. How long would it take? Political power lasts 235 days. So it would take almost a whole year. Well, not almost a year, actually. It would take less than that. Maybe we should start building one up just to get the claim. I feel that would be a good idea. Let's start making a claim then. 47 political power. And that's 200 days. Yeah, let's do that then. So we're starting to justify a claim against them. Obviously, we won't go to war too soon, hopefully. We'll see what happens there. Hopefully we can build it up as quickly as possible. If we could just get the Italians to join us in communism and not to join the Axis, that would be amazing. A communist Spanish and Italy alliance would be hilarious, I feel. Could both attack France, take the capital, split it between us. It would be glorious. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. That would be an ultimate goal, but I'm not sure how capable we are of doing that. Obviously, Portugal does have foreign territories as well. So if we attack Portugal, we also get the foreign territories they have in Africa. I don't think they have any lands anywhere else. No. I don't think they have lands anywhere else. They lost a lot of it in the history. I don't think they have any other histories. We would get some more land in Africa, which would be quite nice. Research, though. So we finished off this artillery. Okay, let's have a quick look. We're not at 38 yet. Mountaineers we're fine for. If I do go anything more, probably be more Mountaineers. Maybe some Marines, possibly. That'd be something else we could go for. Support battalions, you know, military police would be really nice. Because obviously if we did attack France in the future, that would be good. Okay, I like that stuff. Land doctrines. How about we go some land doctrines? Because we got 50% on them. We're going for that. So we're going for constructions. Synthetic oil would be really good, actually. Synthetic oil would be great because then we don't have to rely on other countries. But for now, we'll leave it just because I don't have the construction factories, I think, to build it right now. We're still building that up. Encryption and decryption would also be good. So either that or the doctrine. Let's go for doctrines for now, just because we're going to fight. So we're going to be fighting at some point. So I'd rather go for the doctrines. We've got 50% off. Might as well go for them. Okay. Let's now go for construction effort. That'll give us a new construction factory. Always great. Gets one step closer to the extra research. And the Hindenburg disaster. The German passenger airship Hindenburg was destroyed today while attempting to dock at the Lackhurst Naval Air Station. Oh, the humanity. Well, that was historical. I have heard that those can be different. Apparently the events sometimes can be different from history. Sometimes maybe it won't crash. But yeah. Which is nice, obviously. There's a lot of gaps there. Marco Polo Bridge incident. The Japanese and Chinese forces have skirmished inconclusively over the strategic Marco Polo Bridge, located just southwest to Beijing. So this means we're probably getting closer to a war with Japan. Like, all the rest of the nations are really peaceful right now. They're going for fortifying Malta. I would like to get Gibraltar. This is one reason I don't want to ally the Allies, because I want Gibraltar back. Gibraltar is ours. It should be. So I'd like to get it back. Strengthen government. Treaty with the USSR. Ooh, the Germans, you sneaky devils. Defense fund. Extra research slot. Soviets. Socialist realism. Japan. War with China. There you go. Looks as though Japan will be going to war with China very soon. We'll have to see what happens there. And United States, escort effort. So things are going to start coming down, I think, very soon. Once China goes to war with Japan, things are going to start going down. We could see things start to steamroll in world tension. So we might have to make a decision of what side we're going to be on. Let's have a quick look. When will this finish? 14th of December, 1937. Yeah, so at the end of the year, that'll be ready. Our supplies, though, still nowhere near enough. Look at their supplies. They have far more supplies than I do. We're going to get that done. Now, these are actually filled. So I think we'll be okay if we take that out. Let's put that there. Like I said, hopefully we can build those. The supplies are not done. Logistics. How much extra supplies do we have? Plus 35. Okay, so I think we're fine there. Recruitment. We don't need too many armies. Like I say, I'm not particularly concerned about making loads of armies because we actually have quite a few already. We have about... How many regiments do we have? 35 regiments. That's nothing to be sniffed at. That's pretty good for our position at this moment in time. So I'm happy with that. So we don't really need to build lots more troops. Plus, I'd like to build some tanks. And you see Portugal is definitely getting ready. This is not a surprise attack at all. But they don't seem to have many men. One on each place. We outnumber them in most positions. Yeah, this place could be a concern, but I think the river there would help, but not this part. And there is 8 soldiers here. How about you go there then? Just try and help that bit out. Same with this one. How about you pop in there? That should be good then. Feels a bit too many in one place. But yeah, we do outnumber them in most places, so we should be good when war breaks out. Our army experience is good. Concentrate industry. Done. Okay, that'll increase our output, which is nice, and max factories. What else do we want? Construction speed could be really nice, actually. I like to keep it as like maybe 1 doctrine, 1 military, and 1 kind of industrial. At the beginning, obviously, maybe you'll concentrate more on 1, but right now I think we'll do that. Maybe we'll do some Air Force stuff in the future, like get some more fighters. Probably not going to concentrate much on the Navy. I don't feel like we're going to go anywhere in particular. We'll probably just concentrate more on Europe. But we'll see. Obviously, if we go to war with Italy. But I want to make Italy my friend, so that wouldn't then be a need. So either that one or construction speed, I feel like, would be the best position. Yeah, because we need to be building stuff. Construction speed, yeah. Let's go for construction speed because we're trying to build up the nation. It makes sense. How's communism in France coming along? 35%. Communism is growing rapidly in France. How about... Ooh... Already 8%, you could always see it blobbed out a bit. That's going to take a long time, but if it did work, it would be perfect. And they're not on the Axis still. Maybe we're going to see a version where Italy does not join the German Reich. Obviously, Yugoslavia will come in the future. I just don't want to lose too much of this. Using 2 is fine, but maybe 3 is a bit too much. Especially because I want to increase maybe these 2. Especially our economy. I'd like to change our economy to maybe a war economy. Or total mobilization. Has more than 50% of Republican Spain's total number of factories. Okay. Maybe war economy would be good. Because then we use way less consumer goods factories. And that would just open up a lot more. At the moment, we only have enough to kind of do one thing at a time. So we'll see. I'd also like to build some land forts maybe across France. That'd be kind of cool. Just so we can defend just in case. Then again, like I say, we could just join the Allies. We actually have a lot of options right now. We're in a pretty good position. I think the Allies would not accept us right now, though. Yeah, they wouldn't accept us at the moment, but if we went to war and they were at war, they probably would accept us. I would suspect it with the same enemy. With the Soviet Union, would not, but 29 to minus 30, yeah, we could easily get the Soviets to accept us if we improve relations. And there you go, this is a good example of where the events can change. Amelia Earhart circumnavigates the globe. The famous aviator Amelia Earhart, known to many as the Queen of the Air, has completed a flight around the world together with her navigator Fred Noonan. Well, there we go. A ceremony is to be held in the White House next week where Earhart is to be personally congratulated for her feat by the president. Quite an achievement, yes. I think we can all agree on that. Okay, so we should have one more army here. Okay, now I'd like you to join these guys. Can I just... Is there a button actually to... I haven't actually noticed if there's a button just to join them in. I want to assign right-click on an existing army or create a new one to assign them. Ah, that's pretty cool. Well, there we go. That's nice. Okay, that's really good. I like that. So just assign them in there then. So quick, let me just click. So I click on them. There we go. That's really nice. Will he move them? Okay, well, I guess he won't move them. I'll move him then. But that's really good. It just assigns him straight away into the army. Now, we know there's lots of mountain stuff here. Let's have a quick look. What's this? This one is plains. This one's mountains. So I'd like our mountaineers up here. Where's the rest of our mountaineers? We have one over here. Mountains. Okay, well, I guess that's mountains as well. Maybe we'll make you join him then. There we go. You can defend that place of him. Defend the mountains, my men. War will be here soon. How is your supplies? Still extremely low. 10. We need so many supplies, but a new construction factory. So there we go. Infrastructure effort. I don't want more infrastructure. So we're not going to give up a construction effort over here. There's another one. Add 2 civilian buildings. That would be amazing. But we're going to go for a military one for now. So I am building some civilian ones anyway. So let's go for that as well. Japan declared war on Shaanxi. So there we go. The war is beginning. Yeah. So they declared war on Shaanxi. China's not involved, I don't think. So they haven't declared war on China. Yeah, they just declared war on Shaanxi, and we got the tanks now. Yeah, so they're just attacking Shaanxi. That would be pretty easy for the Japanese. And we have a tank. Now, that's a 1934 tank, so that's a pretty bad tank. I would like to go for the medium tank, possibly, before we start building that. 1938, there's a 50% off. 104 days. This would take 186. How about we go for this? One of these two for now. Just because we're about to go to war. That one increases, like, everything. Mountaineers, infantry, mechanized, soft attack plus 5%. Defense, breakthrough. Let's go for that one, then. It's 50% off. It's like a sale. But yeah. Okay, so Japan has started. That's increased it to 18%. Germany, what are you planning to do? Germany's not done much. They haven't done Anschluss yet. I mean, I know it's only 1937, but still. And there we go, declared war on China. We kind of expected this. We all knew this was coming. So against Shaanxi and China. So China did not unite against them. Okay, message from China, changing their diplomatic status with us. Cancel non-aggression pact. Ooh, okay. So China does have a chance. They can form their own faction to defend against Japan, but it looks like they did not. But what happened here, France? Why are you upset with me? 37% of them. I guess that's probably why. That's probably why they're upset. Yeah, base reluctance is down. They probably just don't like us because I'm trying to increase communism there. 13%. Comunista Italiano. Partito Comunista Italiano. Okay, pretty cool name. We'll increase, I think, the time once again. Because I'm not really gaining much by going this slow. We want us to get to war. Angered by Portuguese posturing. Okay, so this is us getting ready to declare war against Portugal. It's coming. 29%. Ooh, the Soviets sent men to China. Interesting. 3 men. 29%. Things are really going fast. And we now have 150. So we can now change this. Yeah, I'd like to change our civilian factories, I think. Same ideology, opinion, captain of industry, construction speed would go up. Political power gain would be really good, but plus 5%. You gain like, how much? Like 1 a day, don't you, normally? That wouldn't increase it much at all. Huh. I think we're just going to go for this. We're going to go for a war economy. We can't go for total mobilization. It has more than 50% of Republican Spain's total number of factories. Let's go for war economy for now, just to decrease consumer goods factories. We'll decrease it by half. And construction speed will be vastly increased. So there we go. We'll go for that. War economy. Done. So we now have more factories. So they're going to start repairing now. There we go. Look at that. They're starting to repair. So we can start now building military factories and construction factories. Great. 9,000. Revolution to Portugal. We will bring the revolution to Portugal. We'll unite Iberia in one glorious revolution of communism. For the people. For the people, of course. How are their men? Okay, he's got 5 men there. 2-2. So he's starting to spread out men. He's starting to build more men. I still don't... I'm getting... Some of them have more supplies. You can see here, here, and here. So we're starting to get more supplies. Civilian factories. Okay, so let's build a construction one first. Want to build someone that's not going to be attacked. Grenada's not going to get attacked by them. And we'll then build a military factory afterwards. Why do I want this? I guess Murcia is probably a good... Castile. Let's go for Castile. So we'll build one there. So once that's built, those two will start being built. I'll build another construction one in Murcia. And then we'll build another military one, just so things can go quickly in Leon. We'll build one there. But if we can go attack maybe Porto, that'd be useful. Taking Porto might be a nice idea, so maybe we should push up this front. Take Porto, there's a factory here. Some stuff here, so taking that place would be useful. Get to use their factories against them. And a research slot. Okay, more doctrines. That's going to take a long time, so let's not go for that for now then. Let's get that other tank I wanted, yeah. Or, nah, let's not go for military. I don't think they're going to cause too much problems. We should be fine for now. We could get. That's because it's so on to research. It doesn't seem worth it to me. Yeah, let's just increase our tanks, light tanks, so we can get some tanks ready for after we defeat Portugal. But yeah, just trying to look where the places are good. Obviously, Lisbon and Porto are the main places we should be taking. So I think we might concentrate on Porto to begin with. It's actually almost time, and I don't feel we're ready at all. We're making a lot more equipment, as you can see, and artillery is now filled. So we can now just concentrate completely on our infantry equipment. And we got another factory. There we go. So we're starting to build up our industry. United Kingdom is influencing our politics. What? What is this? For a long time, the British government has sought to align the path of our countries and has often tried to meddle in Republican Spain's politics. Recently, this has intensified as Conservative Party stated pushing their democratic propaganda with no respect for Spanish political traditions. A number of speeches and other democratic materials is already being distributed to the Spanish people. How dare they? How dare they indeed? So it looks like the English are trying to affect us. I'm assuming they're going to try and change our popularity? No. What are they doing? I have no idea what's going on here. Britain, what's going on? Conservative Party, Neville Chamberlain. Huh. Don't think he's really doing anything. I guess it maybe increased the opinion? Ah, there you go. Democratic leaning. So it means we like the democracies a bit more. Maybe then we should side with the Allies. So I want to go for the armament, or do I want to keep going down this way to get extra research slot on this one? Let's go for armies for now. Let's go that last one to get ready for the war. Hopefully it finishes before the war begins. But yeah, these guys are fully stocked. Everyone's starting to get stocked up. Good, good, good. We still don't have anywhere near enough, but at least we're getting closer. And that's what really matters. As long as our men are supplied, I can't imagine that Portugal has a massive air force. I would not think they do. And if we take their air forces, we would be fine then. We'd have complete control over the skies. There's a factory there as well. Yes, there's a lot of things we can take, but my kind of strategy is usually just to keep the front line, try and push through as much as possible. But we're almost there. What's the date again? 14th of December. We're almost to it. There we go. Angered by Portuguese posturing. We must make sure that people validate our attempt to attack them. Support weapons. Maybe that's also why France doesn't like me. Maybe they can see what I'm doing. Okay, we'll leave that there then. Support battalions, I think we might go for next. Maybe some... No, Air Force I don't think we'll bother with right now. We'll wait until we're going to war with some other bigger nations. I don't think we need to concentrate on that. Synthetic refineries? We're still building up, yes. Let's not go for that. Let's go for support. Military police, maintenance, field hospital could be quite useful. Casualties doesn't need to mean a dead soldier. We have a lot of manpower though, so I feel maybe that's not that important right now. Logistics. Let's go for military police. Manage occupation for a shorter period of time, but they are first and foremost soldiers. Let's go for this. Let's get some military police. Obviously, when we take Portugal, we want to try and use it as much as possible, make it as part of our nation. If we ever go to war with Italy and France, again, we want to try and take as much as possible. And be able to actually use it would be nice. And I don't think our fleets go back. Okay, I have to send them back. That's why. Okay. You just go here. There we go. So all the fleets are now back. We'll tell them to do stuff later when the war begins. Probably go after this area, I guess. Would probably be the main thing to do. And we're almost there. Questions Portuguese sovereignty, of course. Okay. Recruitment's going okay. These guys are going extremely slowly. I don't really want more of that, so we're just going to delete one of them. Anger by Portuguese posturing. Okay. Now, I was about to check the production. 3,000. There we go. We're starting to actually have guns. Look at that. Most of our soldiers are now full. That's looking great. We have another military factory. And we can choose another thing. Now that's all the armaments we can do. I could go for politics, but I think we should wait until after the war. So let's increase down here and get the extra research slot. That'd be really great for us. Okay, I think, yeah, we probably could fight this war then. We now have far more supplies than before. So I think we can fight this war. May not be perfect, but it's better than nothing. And we'll take their factories. By the end of the war, we should be good. I think we have more men than them overall. So I'd be pretty happy with this. How many men do they have? I can't see. Oh, it's 26 divisions. So we know they have 26 divisions, so they don't have that much less than me. Okay, we got construction speed up. Resource gain efficiency. I think we're fine. Factory output maybe. Production efficiency cap. Let's go for synthetic oil. I want to get, I want to get ourselves to be able to just help ourselves. And here we go. Justification is done. So war can be done by the 12th of February. So we must attack them by the 12th of February. So maybe we'll wait a little bit more just to get a bit more of our production up. Yeah, we'll see how far we can get. And then we'll begin in 1938. We're going to go to war before any of the other countries, even before Germany. What are you even doing? Rocketry, industrial development in Australia. You've still not joined the Axis. And 23% for communists. Ooh, I'm liking this at the moment. Imperial austerity. Actually, China. China looks bigger. Oh, looks like they did. Okay, let's have a quick look here. So here we go, the Chinese United Front. Looks like the people of China have united under one faction to fight off the Japanese. This might give them a fighting chance then. That might just give them their fighting chance. But yeah, I think we're going to end this part here. This is kind of just getting you guys where the series will be going, what we're going to be doing, and just developing our nation. And I'm pretty happy with how quickly we've been able to develop it up. 37 factories right now. Would like to get that to 50 if we can at some point. But yeah, next time we'll have war. War against Portugal, but we'll unite the Iberian people as it should be. As it should be. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.